Green in garden, fresh on table. Welcome to Asian Garden to Table. This video is about long bean again. I just love it so much and can't help to share more with you. Recently, we have added more long bean varieties in our online store asiangardentotable.com/shop. I tested all these varieties and am so satisfied with the result. Now I'm very proud to introduce them to you. Long bean usually come with several colors: white, light green, dark green, and red purple. Generally speaking, the lighter color, the tenderer the texture, and the darker color, the more flavor it has. So white and light green are usually tenderer, while dark green and red purple are more crispy but has slightly more beany flavor. To be honest, the difference of flavor and texture is really not significant. I often cook them together and do not have any problem. White silk is the lightest climbing long bean we have. Vines grow concisely and are very easy to manage. It produces straight, consistent, and smooth white beans, which are medium length and diameter. This bean is super tender with nice sweetness but less beany flavor. Very early maturing with about 50 days to harvest. Taiwan 08, Green Arrow, and White Seeded are very similar. They are very popular in both commercial growing and backyard gardening. Vines grow vivid and produce over 2 feet long and up to half-inch diameter light green beans. Beans are meaty and tender with light beany flavor. They produce early and heavy, last long, and age slowly. Green Noodle is our longest bean variety and extremely productive. Beans can be up to 2.5 feet long and about a 1/3-inch diameter. Vines grow concisely with massive producing. If you decide to try this variety, don't grow too many plants because they fruit early, heavy, but age a little bit earlier than other varieties. It is truly more beans than vines variety. Qinglong, Queen Pot, and Green 131 have dark green color. Beans are straight, thick, meaty, and crispy with great beany flavor. Very vivid plant and also super heavy producer. Similar to Taiwan 08 and Green Arrow, they produce early, last long, and age slowly. Instead of long light green pods, the beans are darker green with a purple tip. Red Noodle and Purple Mart, as their name, are red-purple long bean. This eye-catching beauty is also hard-working and heavy producing. Pods are medium length and diameter. Besides its meaty and tender texture, these beans also have great flavor. I have to grow them every year because it is so special and delicious. If you really want to give long bean a try, but you do not have a good trailer for climbing vines, try our bush long bean. Vivid short plants produce many white and tender beans. Very early maturing and very easy to grow. Similar to other white long bean, this bean is meaty, tender with a nice sweetness. One of the great benefits for homegrown vegetable is you can eat them when they taste the best. Here I'm showing you long bean pods at different growing stages, from young skinny bean to aged bean. Number them from 1 to 7. The best time to pick long bean is at 4 and 5 stages, which have the best texture and flavor, meaty, juicy, and delicious. From 6 to 7, bean pods get aged, seeds are bigger, and the shells start to lose the juiciness. After cooked, the beans will be very soft. Stage 1 through 3 are too young. It is wasteful to pick them at these stages because the bean pods are still growing. The texture is harder, drier, with less flavor. Although for commercial growing, long bean is usually picked at stage 2 to 3 because in long distance shipping and long time storing, younger beans can maintain the fresh look better. Green long bean is similar if you pick them at the right time. The green varieties can be tender, meaty, juicy, and very delicious too. Here for these beans, stage 3 to 4 are the best time to eat. I often hear people complain that the long bean they bought from the supermarket is hard like a rock and tastes like wax. It is simply because they were picked too early and not fresh enough. The best time to pick long bean can be varied due to personal preference or preparing methods. Some people like extra crispy bean, while others like soft one. For pickling purpose, young and crispy bean is much better. I will share with you more about picking and preparing your long bean in my cooking videos. Long bean can continue producing from 3 weeks to 6 weeks, depending on varieties and growing season. It is important to pick your long bean in time before the beans get old. Some gardeners will collect seeds to grow for next season, which I do not recommend. Most of the long bean seeds in the market are hybrid, which means the productivity, texture, and flavor will be compromised if you grow them from the seed you collect. If you insist to save the seed for growing, do not save more than 2 generations. Hybridization is a natural way to optimize and breed seeds, which is not the same with GOM, so they are very safe to use. If you like our videos, please give us more power. You can subscribe to our channel, give us a thumb up, share our videos, or visit our online store at asiangardentable.com/shop to purchase vegetable seeds and other items. Happy gardening and see you in next video.